This point forward, this is no longer a missing persons case, but a murder investigation.
Tonight, cops say the father of three precious brothers from Michigan is now the primary suspect into the investigation of their murders. In another jaw-dropping development, John Skelton, the dad of these three boys, is speaking out from behind bars. Listen to this.
Do you know where the kids are?
No, unfortunately, that has escaped me as well.
Escaped him? What the heck is he talking about? My big issue, did John Skelton have motive and opportunity to kill his sons? It probably started back in September when Skelton took the boys from Michigan to Florida. That apparently triggered Tanya's divorce filing. She reportedly had wanted to patch things up, but went to divorce court in order to get custody. Now, I want to go back to Bill Foster, a friend and neighbor of the Skelton family, and ask you this trip, okay, with the boys. John Skelton suddenly picks up in Michigan and goes, well, look at it, halfway across the country, all the way down to Florida. Why did he do that?
Well, I believe John wanted his cake and to eat it too. I know, I guess he's the one that triggered it, that he wanted the divorce. I try not to speak out of turn. I don't want to disrespect the family in no means. They've been through enough.
I get the feeling that there was somebody down there. Yes or no?
Yes. And,
okay. Of the female persuasion?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So now we know what was really going on.
And he they was able to talk him back when he first took him right out of the school. And the school notified the mom because it was out of context. They done a wonderful job doing the protection that they can because he is their dad. But when it all started, me and my wife had tried to help Tanya, and Larry Weeks come to my house, and they reported it, and they got him back. Later in the day, John was able to grab the two oldest boys and take off. He didn't take all three, and then the family had to go down and go to court in Florida, which brought them back to Michigan. All
right, so you're painting a picture. J.D. Weintraub, what does that tell you about what was really going on here? It sounds like this John Skelton had an affair going on in Florida. He wanted to take his kids. She wanted them back. And that's what started this horrible downward spiral.
Or he thought that they were being abused and he wanted to take them take them.
Please.
You know, Jane, just because it sounds bizarre doesn't mean it's not true. If he went for help,
you know what?
If he saw a therapist, if he reported the abuse.
No, the implication is he was having an affair. Stacy Kaiser's psychotherapist. That's why people.
It all says right in that divorce hearing. I was sitting in the courtroom. He didn't ask about his whereabouts of his children. He didn't say he loved them, missed them, nothing. The only thing he cared about was he did not want to pay alimony or her lawyer. He didn't give two hoots about them kids in that courtroom, and I sat right there.
All right, Stacy Kaiser, weigh in on all this new information we're getting right now here on Issues.
See, the way I see this is that this is a narcissistic and impulsive guy who had this idea to go be with a woman, and then he didn't get his way. He had to bring the kids back. And what you see with somebody who's volatile and angry is that they might decide that he doesn't want his wife or his ex-wife to have those kids, and he's going to make sure that he can't have them by killing them or getting rid of them in some way.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of time, unfortunately, before the other shoe drops in this case. What a sad, sad thing for this mother to have to go through all of this. Thank you, fantastic panel.